If you haven't seen this story yet, it's crazy. An employee pissed off about not getting paid enough at work set fire to a 1.2 million square foot warehouse along with all of its inventory. This was all done by a 29-year-old male named Kamel Abdul Karim, and he straight up just went for it. The next clip you're about to see is how this situation actually played out live, because this 29-year-old genius, Mr. Abdul Karim, filmed this entire ordeal on Instagram. So check it out.
You know, we may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches dirt cheap. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to fucking live. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. There goes your inventory.
Isn't that absolutely crazy? He talks about how they may not get paid enough to live. He says, say goodbye to this inventory. Like, he's just making it really clear that he's taken out his personal frustrations and anger with his compensation on this entire warehouse. Someone should probably tell him, though, that these companies and warehouses have insurance policies that cover everything within them. So the only thing he destroyed was the livelihoods of his coworkers, who he thinks were also struggling, but now just hurt far worse. So now he'll get to watch that play out from the cell he'll be living in for the next few years. But on the bright side for him, he will no longer need money as his housing is now completely free. Luckily, nobody was injured in the fire, but imagine being this dude's friend on Instagram. You're just swiping through your For You page and you're like, yeah, let me see what Abdul Karim's doing today. And you click on his story and he's straight up just lighting his workplace on fire. He's just seen starting all these little fires all around throughout the toilet paper inventory. They come together and absolutely engulf the entire warehouse. Here's another video of the aftermath. I've never seen anything like that before. He wiped the entire warehouse, gutted it clean. This warehouse spread the span of 11 city blocks. 175 firefighters and 20 engines were on the scene trying to put the fire out. This dude is nuts. He did absolutely nothing to help what he was worried about. He actually hurt his coworkers who were potentially in the same position as him. And now look at him. He's just stuck in jail. He burned down the warehouse and the world moves on. Just imagine if someone would have died in the fire. I really have no idea how he could even begin to think this was the right course of action, but I don't think I will ever understand or even try to understand because there is really no point. But all in all, this story is ridiculous. I'm glad I shared it to you. Let me know what you think in the comments.